Hello and welcome to Yoga with Maria. I hope everyone's well. Had a little bit of time off, but now we are back. So I hope that you're all well. Just to make sure that, as usual, you've got a nice clear space around you with no immediate obstacles or dangers. Don't want anything to fall on you. And also, if you have any injuries, to be really mindful of those injuries. Always listen to your body. I always try to encourage you to step back rather than push forward. So don't feel the need to kind of go, I must try and get this move. I must make this happen. Just listen. Some days your body is able to balance and other days it isn't. And there's not always a reason for that. So it's even more important if you do have an injury or something that doesn't feel quite right in your body, just to be extra mindful of that. But let's begin by coming into a nice, comfortable position and closing our eyes. So just start to bring your focus into your breathing. Inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. Just being really mindful if you notice that you're breathing through your mouth. Just see if you can switch that mouth breathing to nasal breathing. Allow the spine to lengthen, the shoulders to relax. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. We'll just do a little body scan, just checking in with ourselves this morning. As we're going through the body, just noticing if anything feels particularly achy or stiff this morning. Just give it an extra bit of attention. Let's take that breath and awareness down to the tips of our toes. Soles of our feet, heels, the ankles, your legs, knees, your thighs, hips, your glutes, those bum muscles. Into your lower back, and take that breath and awareness around into the front, your lower belly. And take that breath and awareness into the middle of your belly and round into the middle of your back. Allow that breath and awareness to go into the top of your back and round through into your chest, your shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, your wrists. And take that breath and awareness into your hands, fingers, thumbs. And tracing back up your arms into your throat, round into your neck, back of your head, your forehead, eyes, nose, cheeks, mouth, lips, into your jaw. And trace that awareness and breath into the temples, back into the top of your head and out. Keeping your eyes closed, let's inhale, take our arms up towards the ceiling, Bring the palms together. Exhale, bring them down towards your heart center. And again, inhaling the arms up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, bring them down towards your heart center. And one more time, inhaling the arms up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, let them rest at your heart center. And we'll begin our class on an Om. Inhaling through the nose. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste. Enjoy your practice this morning. Let's just focus a little bit on our breathing. So we're going to bring one hand onto the chest and one hand onto the belly. If you prefer to close your eyes during this exercise, you can. Sometimes find it helps. And we're just going to, again, allow the shoulders to relax. Allow the neck to lengthen. And just allow that breath to flow in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice and gentle, not forced. In your own rhythm. Just now place a tiny bit of pressure on the chest and on the belly. I want you to see if you're able to allow the breath to flow past the chest and as if it's going down into that lower part of your belly. So on the in-breath, just allowing that belly to expand. So you're feeling the hand to come outwards with the belly. And on the out-breath, allowing that belly to go in gently just towards the spine. And just feeling that movement with your hand. Again, not forced, nothing big. And see if you're able to make the breaths even smaller, lighter, quieter. So you can barely hear the breath flowing in and out through your nose. Subtle breathing. Breathing light. And just know that this subtle breathing, this light breathing, you can come back to at any point during your practice. If you notice yourself breathing heavy, or you're unbalanced, maybe getting a little bit frustrated, just bring that focus and awareness back into this subtle breathing. Great. And when you're ready, you can take your hands off your belly and your chest. You can open your eyes. Just bring a bit of movement into the body. So inhaling, taking the shoulders up towards the ears, and then exhale, rounding them. Inhale up, and then exhale, round and down. Again, just taking this movement in your own time, with your own rhythm. Let's expand that into the chest. So we're going to inhale, bring the chest forward, and then exhale, take it back. And then just bringing that movement to a stillness. We're going to bring ourselves into a squat position. Now, with your squat, you kind of nice wide legs, and ideally you want your heels touching the floor. But don't worry if they don't, because you can just either get a towel or roll up your mat, and you can just tuck that mat underneath the heels, just to give yourself a little bit of support with that movement. So from here, you're going to bring your elbows on the inside of the legs and just press those elbows on the inside, pushing those legs outwards. And just see if you're able to lengthen that spine. It might be rounded right now. Just see if you can lengthen it. Squeeze the glutes, those bum muscles. Lengthen the spine. Lengthen the neck. Start to engage not just the glute muscles, but also the tummy muscles. And then you're going to bring your left hand on your right ankle. And we're just going to extend that right arm up and then back in towards the chest. So just nice lengthening in the arm, following the gaze with that right fingertips. Continuing that breath in and out through the nose. And let's change it over to the other side. So bringing that right hand on the left ankle and then extending that left arm up towards the ceiling and then back in towards the chest. And now let's take both hands. You've got two options. You can either just take the hands on the back of the ankles, or if you want, slightly more challenging, just bringing the palms of the hands underneath the soles of the feet. It's a bit more kind of tricksy to balance. In either way, you're just going to extend, standing up, allowing that head to be nice and floppy, and then going back down to your squat, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck, and then extending the legs, standing up. Not worrying about getting straight legs when you're standing. You can keep them nice and bent. It's just starting to warm up those legs nice and gently. You're not forcing anything. One more of those. And then you can release the hands. And we're just going to explore that space in front, just with a kind of plank. So just walking our hands out, extending, lengthening the legs, lengthening the spine, and then walking yourself back into your plank, into your squat, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck, and then going back out. You don't always have to go forwards and backwards. You can go out to the side. You can even explore the space behind you. You can extend one arm, extend one leg. Just kind of exploring that space around wherever you're working this morning. Just kind of listening into your body, seeing what it wants to do. Allowing that breath to continue flowing in through the nose and out through the nose. And then from here, just bringing yourself into a tabletop position. You're bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, spreading the fingers, bringing the knees underneath the hips, so not too wide, not too narrow. Pressing the knuckles into the mat, pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Inhaling, taking the gaze up. Exhale, taking the chin in towards the chest for some cat-cows. And again, you can loosen that movement up. A bit of crazy cat, disco cat, Friday morning. Sitting back on your heels, taking a little look at your tailbone, swimming through the arms. And then let's just bring that to a stillness just for a moment. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the belly muscles, the tummy muscles in towards the spine. And we're just going to lift the knees up, so pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Really spread those fingers. And release. Tuck in the toes. And just allow yourself to hang nice and heavy in a ragdoll position. So again, your knees nice and loose. Give the head a little nod, make sure that you're not holding any tension. You twist from side to side if that feels good, or maybe you want to reach around. Give yourself a nice hug. And releasing the arms. Again, just give that head a little nod. Nice deep bend in the knees. Just going to bring yourself to standing up through the spine, but making sure that your head is the last thing that comes on top. Lovely. And just give yourself a moment. Enjoying that alignment. And then let's just make our way to the front of the mat, or if you're not using a mat, don't worry. Just make sure you've got enough space behind you. Just paddling through those feet. Kind of massage the tops of the foot. Perhaps walk on your tiptoes. Maybe walk on your heels. Maybe go off balance a little bit. Just enjoy warming up those feet. And then when you're ready, bringing yourself to the front of your mat, toes touching, your heels slightly apart, bringing ourselves into a mountain pose. And just knowing that at any point you can come back to your mountain pose if you need to take a rest or you just need to take a moment. You can always come back to this. The mountain pose is nice and engaged, nice and solid, nice and strong, grounded in the feet but nice and tall in the body. So spreading those toes. Little micro bend in the knees if you need. Really engaging those glutes. Belly in towards the spine. Your chest is open. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Lengthening the neck. Engaging the arms. Really nice. Nice and strong, nice and powerful, nice and stable. We're going to do some sun salutations. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take your nose to your knee. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands on the floor, shoulder width apart. Spread those fingers. We're going to step back into a plank or a chaturanga. Bringing the weight forward over the wrists. Squeeze the glutes. You've got some options. You can bring the knees down or you can go straight through. Keeping the elbows tucked into the body, chest towards the floor, chin towards the floor, inhale, up dog. Just take a moment in that up dog. Perhaps you've got your hips on the floor, or maybe you're lifting up, so you're just the tops of your feet. Either position is fine. Opening that chest, tucking the toes, exhale, down dog. Again, just enjoy exploring, finding what your down dog is. You don't have to get stuck in a position. Looking at your hands, ideally you're looking for them to be shoulder width apart, spreading the fingers. Ideally you're looking to have your feet your hip width distance, so not too wide, not too narrow. Just nice and solid base. You're looking to press those heels towards the floor, squeezing the glutes, taking the gaze towards the belly button. We're going to inhale, take our gaze towards our hands, step our feet towards our hands, halfway lift. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, release. We're going to go again, inhaling the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, nose to knee. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant those hands, spread the fingers, step or jump back into your plank. Bring the weight forward, squeeze the glutes, knees down if you need to. Chest down, chin down, inhale, up dog. In the toes, exhale, down dog. Again, if you didn't feel comfortable in this, maybe try moving your feet towards your hands or away. And just changes the stretch. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Inhaling, taking your gaze towards your hands, step or jump your feet towards your hands, halfway left. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, coming all the way up. And then exhale, release. Again, we're going to go for another one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Nose to knee. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back into your plank. Just set yourself up. Take your time. Squeeze the glutes, weight forward, knees down if you need. Just towards the floor, chin towards the floor, inhale up. Tuck the toes, exhale down. Spread the fingers, squeeze the glutes. Inhaling, taking your gaze towards your hands, step or jump your feet towards your hands, halfway left. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, coming all the way up. Then exhale, release. Bringing yourself back into your mountain pose. Realign, toes touching, heels slightly apart. Allow the breath to settle. Shoulders back. Squeeze the glutes. I'm going to go for sun salutation round B. This is slightly different. We're going to do a few warrior poses. We're going to start by inhaling. Exhale, bend. Inhale, chair pose. So lengthen the arms, put the knees together, squeeze the glutes, let the shoulders come down. Nice. And then you're going to fold, nose to knee. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back into your plank, bring that weight forward. Knees down if you need, chest towards the floor, chin towards the floor, inhale up. Tuck the toes, exhale down. We're going to step through with the right foot, warrior one. It might be a while since you've done this, so just take your time. You're going to bring those hips towards that right foot. The right knee is a nice 90-degree bend. That left foot is pressing into the mat. Arms nice and long, shoulders down. Really nice. You're going to open into warrior two. This time the hips are drawing around to the lengthways of the mat. Your knees staying a nice 90 degrees. Arms long and the gaze towards the right fingertips. Really good. And then we're going to reverse the warrior. So just taking the arm back. And allow that left arm to either be on your leg or coming round the back for a little bind. Taking that gaze towards the right forearm. And then let's cartwheel the arms round, down onto the floor. Step back into your plank. Bring that weight forward. Knees down if you need. Chest down, chin down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And let's take it on the other side. Let's bring that left foot forward. Warrior one. Bringing those hips round, nice 90-degree bend, pressing that foot into the mat, into the floor. Really setting yourself up. Then lengthen the arms. Just making sure that that right foot is pressing into the floor, it's not peeling up. And then let's open into Warrior Two. Again, keep that nice 90-degree bend in the knee. Lengthening the arms, gaze towards the left fingertips. Just checking that your hips are coming around this time, they're squaring off. And then let's reverse the warrior, so flipping that left arm above and over the head. Try not to lose balance, let me. And again, you can keep that right hand on the leg behind you or bring it round the back for a bind. And then cartwheeling those arms round and down. Stepping back, knees down if you need to. Bring that weight over the wrists. Through up into your up dog. Tucking the toes, your downward dog. Allow that breath to settle, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Just seeing if you can make it lighter, more subtle, just for a moment. Inhaling, taking your gaze towards your hands, step or jump nice and lightly towards your hands, halfway lift. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, chair pose, knees together, squeeze the glutes. Allow the shoulders to drop. We're going to bring the palms together, twisted chair on the right. So bringing that left elbow over that right leg. Palms together, bring them towards your heart center. Get the gaze towards the ceiling. And if you can feel that left knee trying to pop out, just see if you can draw it back in place with the right. Beautiful. Let's extend and lengthen back out for your chair. Take it on the other side. Right elbow over the left knee. Arms together, bring them in towards your heart center. Just bring that right knee back in line with the left. Gaze towards the ceiling. Extend and lengthen back out to your chair. Squeeze the glutes. And then coming all the way up. Really nice. Well done. So we're just going to take a nice forward fold. So just kind of now our legs should be nice and warm. All that blood pumping through the body. So this time you want your legs hip width distance. I'm going to do a nice forward fold, bending over the legs. I turn to the side. What you're looking for is a nice deep bend in the knees. Contact with your chest, your belly on those legs. Head nice and floppy. You're going to take your first finger and middle finger and hook your big toe. I'll just show you from the front. So what will tend to happen is that your wrists want to come together. What you want to do is open them and round them off. You're not putting any pressure. And then just relax over those legs. Give the head a little nod, make sure you're not holding any tension in the neck. And then with each out breath, just see if you can gently lengthen those legs, straightening them up just a touch. What's important is you try to keep contact with your body on those legs. If you feel it coming away, just bring it back down, bend those knees. And just take it much more gently. It's not about forcing that straight leg. We're just using that breath to help guide us. Breathing into any tightness. Let's release the fingers from the toes. Let's place the palms of the hands underneath the soles of the feet. We're keeping that head nice and relaxed. Just give it a little nod again. Same thing. Keep that contact, chest and belly on your legs. And with each out breath, just see if you can lengthen and extend the legs. Keeping that contact. Really good. Let's release the hands. You're going to bring yourself up through your spine again to standing and making sure the head's the last thing. Nice deep bend. When you get to the top, again, just take a moment. Allow the blood to go back to its usual places. Really nice. We're going to take a nice little balance. We're going to do dancer. So this time bring the feet back together. The knees touching. I'll mirror you. So we're going to take we're going to do it with our right foot first. We're going to take your right hand, palm up, and then take the back of the foot in the hand, on the inside. So it's on the inside of the foot, not on the outside. The inside. We're going to begin by keeping those knees together. This is already quite a good balance, so you can actually just stay here if you like. Or if you want, you can lengthen that left arm and then draw that right knee back behind you. And as you're doing that, your body will start to tip forward. You're not forcing that movement forward. It's just coming naturally because you're lifting that leg. Press on the back of the foot into the hand. Great. And then just bringing it back. Let's take it on the other side. So again, don't worry if balance is better on one side than the other. That's very normal. But let's take that left foot in the left hand. Again on the inside. Again, you can just stay here, keeping those knees together. Enjoy that balance. If you want to take it further, extend the right arm and then press that knee back, that foot, pressing it into the hand, lifting that leg behind you for dancer. Keeping that right arm extended and lengthened. And then just allow yourself to come back. Knees together and then release. Really nice. Let's take a Trikonasana. So again, I'll mirror you. Let's bring our right foot pointing at 12 o'clock. Nice wide stance. The left toes kind of pigeoning round. Bringing these hips lengthways to the mat. Again, tuck that bum underneath the torso so it's not sticking out behind you. Lengthen those arms. Gaze towards the right fingertips. The legs are straight. And then we're going to reach towards that right side. Reach, reach, reach. And then extend and lengthen. We're taking our gaze towards the left fingertips. Just make sure that the left hand isn't falling behind your body, but it's nice and stacked on top. Lift yourself a little bit up out of the rib cage so you're not putting any pressure on that right hand. Really nice. Inhaling, coming up. Let's take it on the other side. So just flipping these feet around. So this time we've got left toes pointing at 12, right one's coming in. Again, square off the hips. Tuck the bum underneath, lengthen the arms. Gaze towards the left fingertips, legs are straight. And then reach towards that left side. Reach, 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 reach. And then extend and lengthen. Enjoying that side stretch in the body. Again, making sure that right hand isn't falling behind. It's nice and stacked on top of that right shoulder. Keeping that gaze towards the right fingertips, if you can. Making sure you're breathing in and out through the nose. Really nice. Coming up, we're going to take a little twist. So you might want to put a cushion underneath one of your knees. I'm going to do it with you this time. So we're going to bring our right leg up and the left knee on the floor. So just make sure that the left leg is nice and long in alignment. Sometimes the ankle will want to twist around to help balance. We don't want that. You want to keep it nice and straight in parallel with your mat. If you need to put a cushion under that left knee, then do so. This time we're going to take the left arm up and over that right foot, a bit like twisted chair, but just on one leg this time. Bringing the palms together, in towards the heart center, gaze towards the ceiling. And you can stay here in this twist, or you can tuck the foot of the left foot and lengthen into a low lunge. Whichever position you're in, you're going to fire up through that right leg, and we're going to cartwheel the arms up and over. Onto to the side. So bring that left leg up, right leg long. Again, just take your time just to kind of check that right leg. Ankles not twisting. Taking the right arm up and over the left leg. Palms in to the heart center. You can stay here in this little twist or extend and lengthen that right leg. Low lunge. Really good. And again, firing up in that left leg. Let's cartwheel the arms up and over. Nice. So we're just going to do a nice little arm swing. So just make sure you've got enough space in front and behind you. You don't want to whack anything. You're going to nice, good stance, solid base. So I would suggest hip width distance apart. Nice little bend in the knees, so you're not holding any tension there. And all we're going to do is take our right arm to start with and just swing it back. And you can start off nice and slow and controlled with these arm swings. And then when you feel ready, you can just allow that momentum to take the arm round in some little arm swings. Keeping those knees, you can always do a little bounce in the knees. And if you want, you can really speed that arm up just to kind of really loosen up that shoulder. And then just bring that to a kind of natural stop. Again, allowing that arm to swing. Maybe you want to just compare your two arms. You'll often find that the right arm is now longer than the left. So let's even it up. Again, starting off nice and slow, really big circles with that left arm, keeping that nice looseness in the knees. And then when you feel ready, you can start to speed that up. And then again, just allowing it to kind of swing to a stop. Really nice. And we're just going to take this a little bit further and do some like full body kind of swings. You can just do your arms if you like. There's no right or wrong. You can just kind of have a little play around. Or if you want, you can do the whole body. So you're swinging the arms forward, down. So you're bending the knees. It's almost like a pendulum. and then back, round, down, up and back, round, down. Doesn't matter if you're not doing it exactly like me. Again, just enjoy a kind of freedom in the arm swings of the body, nice and loose in the knees. Use that breath. Keeping the head nice and soft when you go down. A few more. And again, just bringing that to a nice stop. Enjoy that alignment and that nice rush of blood through the body. We're going to take a little vinyasa to get ourselves to the floor. So just bring yourself to the front of your mat, toes touching, heels slightly apart. This time we're going to inhale, take the arms up, little mini back bend. Swan dive, nose to knee. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump into your plank. Bring the weight forward, set yourself up, squeeze the glutes. Knees down if you need, chest down, chin down. Inhale, up dog. Tuck the toes, exhale, down dog. Let's take our gaze towards our hands. Going to do a little bunny hop towards your hands. Bring yourself to a sitting position with your legs out in front. So this is our mountain pose on the floor or staff. So just play around just for a moment. Just squeeze those glutes and then release. Just to kind of re-engage those bum muscles. And then let's lengthen the legs, toes pointing towards the ceiling. We're going to bring our right foot up, knee in towards the chest, lengthen the spine. You can take the left hand behind you. Then we're going to bring the right arm up and over on the inside of that leg. Reach forward and then take the arm round behind you. See if you can bring that left hand to meet it. And then you're just going to bow your head towards that left knee. Releasing the hands. This time you're going to bring, you've got two choices. You're going to bring either your right foot on top of the left leg at the top, or just bring it to the side, like on the inside of that leg. If you bring it on top and your knee pinches or your ankle starts to get sore, just bring it down onto the floor. And we're just going to inhale, take the arms up, lengthen the arms, and then reaching forward just for a forward stretch. Lengthening the spine, pressing that knee into the floor. Not worrying if you can't get your head on your knee, on your leg or anything. Even if for you the position is up here, you can just enjoy allowing that body weight to assist you in the stretch. So try to avoid bouncing or really pulling and forcing. Just allow gravity to do the work. Bringing yourself up, taking that right foot on the floor again, hugging that knee into the chest. This time we're going to take the right hand behind and the left arm's going to come up and over the outside for a little twist. So you can just lengthen the arm, lengthen that spine. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, slight twist round to the right. If you want to take a bind, you can scooch that hand round, right leg, bring the right hand to meet the left one. Or just keep to that first move with the arm lengthened. Great. Releasing that. Taking that right leg out. We're going to do the whole sequence but on the other side. So bring that left foot in. We're going to take the right hand behind, the left arm up, forward on the inside, and then wrap it round so the left hand meets the right. And again, you're just bowing that head forward towards the right leg, keeping that left leg hugged into the body. And bringing yourself up. Again, your choice with either bringing the left foot on top of the right leg at the top or bringing it on the floor right at the top of the body. Lengthening the arms and then reaching forward. Again, not worrying how far you get. Just avoiding bouncing. Try not to do that. Just use that breath. Use gravity to assist. Allow the muscles to naturally extend. Breathing nice and gently into any tightness. Bring yourself up, taking that foot back on the floor, taking the left hand behind you, right arm up, over on the outside of that left leg. Really try and tuck that knee in towards the chest. We're taking that twist, so you're inhale, lengthening, exhale, twisting. If you want to take the bind, you're kind of scooching that hand round that leg to meet the right hand, or as close as you can get. Inhale, lengthening the spine, and then exhale, twisting in whichever position you're in. Great. Releasing that. Bringing both legs in front. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, lengthening. So again, wherever that is for you, let's try to begin with a nice lengthening in the spine, lengthening in the neck. Pressing those knees into the floor. And then relax over. So again, wherever that is for you, rounding the spine, rounding the neck, allowing the head to be heavy, and using your hands wherever you need them to help support that. Maybe try squeezing the glutes or pressing the knees into the floor just to see what difference that makes. Really good. Bringing yourself up. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. So you've got different choices. I mean, depends, kind of stretch feels different depending on where you put your feet. You can either have them really close in or you can have them far away. It just changes the stretch in those hips and also might feel different on your knees. So, have a little play around, see which one works best for you. What we're going to do is we're just going to fold over. So straight away, allowing that spine to curve, the head to be heavy. And you're just going to breathe into that. Again, no bouncing. You're not forcing this movement. You're just breathing and allowing the gravity just to fold you over and allow those hips to open. Allow the knees to fall towards the floor wherever that is for you. Even if you like, my knees are nowhere near the floor. Don't worry. Just breathe into those hips. Right. Bringing yourself up. Just give those knees a little hug. We can take ourselves onto our backs. We're going to do a little bridge. So keeping the feet on the floor. And the knees are going to point towards the ceiling. The palms facing down, neck nice and long. And we're just going to raise the hips, lifting those hips off the floor towards the ceiling. Keeping the chin tucked, so don't try to look left or right. You're just keeping the neck nice and long. Press those feet into the floor to see if you can lift the hips a little bit higher. Squeeze the glutes. And then slowly peel the spine back on the floor. You want to just take the knees over to one side and then the other, just a little loosen off the hips there. And let's go again, raising those hips up. Keeping the neck long, squeeze those glutes, press the feet into the floor, raise them a little bit higher. You want to bring your palms together. You can, or if you want to bring the hands under the lower back, you can just open that chest a little more. And then releasing, bringing those hips down. If wheel is in your practice, you want to go for a full wheel, you can just bring the palms of the hands, the fingers by the ears, lift yourself up. Otherwise, just go back into another bridge, lifting the hips, pressing the feet into the floor. If you're in a wheel, just seeing if you can lengthen those arms, squeezing the glutes. And then bring yourself back down. Bringing those knees into the chest. Just a little rock from side to side, maybe some little circles with the lower back. And then let's just take those knees over to the left and the arms nice and long, taking the gaze to the right. Bringing that left hand on the right knee if you want, and the right leg just to anchor the legs. And then over to the other side. So taking the knees to the left, the right, and the gaze to the left. Bringing those knees back in. We're just going to give everything a squeeze. So bringing the elbows around, clasping the hands with the elbows, bringing the chin in towards the knees, and give everything a squeeze like a little ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release. And just into your final pose of Shavasana, or corpse pose. So now just letting everything go. And enjoying a few moments of relaxation. Allowing all that amazing stretching and hard work just to settle into the body, into those muscles. Allowing everything to release and relax. Inhaling and exhaling nice and gently through the nose. I'm going to read a little verse from Indian dramatist Kalidasa. I've read this before, but I just love it, so I'm going to read it again. It's been a while. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie all the varieties and realities of your existence, the bliss of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of achievement. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is only a vision. But today well lived makes yesterday a dream of happiness, and tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. Such is the salutation to the dawn. And when you're ready, you can start to bring some awareness back into your body. Inhaling and exhaling deeply through the nose. Giving the fingers and the toes a little wriggle. And perhaps reaching your hands above your head and giving yourself a nice stretch. And then slowly taking yourself over to one side. And keeping your eyes closed, just slowly bring yourself into a nice comfortable seated position. And let's together inhale, take our arms up towards the ceiling. Bring the palms together, exhale, bring them down towards our heart center. And again, inhaling, arms up, palms together, exhale, bring them down towards your heart center. And one more time, inhaling, arms together, exhale, let them rest at your heart center. And we'll close our class on 3 Oms, followed by Shanti. You can join in the mantra or just listen. Inhaling. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you are able to donate for the session, we really appreciate that. You can do that by the website, which is www.yogawithmariagray.com. You just click on the little donate button, donate whatever you're able to. And also you could subscribe so you can get to hear about the upcoming classes and events that we've got. We do have a short meditation class in a second, and we'll do a bit of facial massage, a bit of eye exercise. So if you can stick around, we'll be back in a few moments. Otherwise, I'll see you soon for another yoga session. Take care. Namaste. Hello and welcome to Meditation with Maria. Welcome back, or welcome if you're just joining us for this meditation. So with meditation, it's individual. Don't worry, it's not about trying to stay still for 20 minutes. Actually, we're just going to do some nice massage, sort of eye exercises, and then we'll do a little bit of guided meditation. So the important thing is that you're comfortable, and if you start to feel a bit stiff in places for sitting, just change the position of your legs, maybe lay down. If you prefer to sit on a chair, then you can do that. It's just more about you being comfortable so you're able to, just bring that focus into yourself fully. So let's find ourselves in a comfortable position, whatever that is for you. And we're just going to begin by giving ourselves a little bit of a face massage. So I like to take the thumb and the index finger and just give your little eyebrows a little kind of pinch. So just allowing the mouth to close, and you're going to focus that breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, just while you massage out any tension in those eyes, eyebrows. And then just taking the tips of the fingers and just starting at the forehead, center of the forehead, and just gently bringing those fingers around. Again, just nice and gentle. Closing the eyes. Then bringing the fingertips again to the top of the nose, and you're just going to bring that massage down around under the eyes, along the cheekbones, and then up, like you're giving yourself like a little mini facelift. Opening the sinuses, just helping to reduce any puffiness or dark circles that you have under your eyes. This is a really good massage, a good way to help that. And then just kind of be nice and free in your massage now. So kind of tapping into anywhere you think needs a little bit of a rub. So into the cheeks, under the jaw, maybe around the side, the back of the ears. That little squishy space between the ear, back of the ear and the jaw. Perhaps pressing the thumb underneath the chin. You're taking the hands, fingers around the back of the neck. And just taking that massage down the side of the neck. Into the tops of the shoulders if that feels good. And let's just kind of start to wake up in those facial muscles. So just taking a nice wide face. It feels a bit silly, but good to be silly sometimes. So just nice big wide face, open mouth, really wide eyes. Maybe stick out your tongue. And then a really small, tiny face. Scrunch everything up. And then really big. And really small. And big. And small. And then just as if you're chewing a big toffee or a massive chewing gum. You're starting to wake up that jaw. Moving the mouth and the lips from side to side, really chewing. A really good way to keep that elasticity and freshness in the face. Just really stretching and pulling that face in different directions. And then just allow that to settle. We're just going to take the gaze up towards the ceiling and then down towards the floor, up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Just doing a few more of these, we're just exercising that retina, keeping it nice and strong. Nice, keeping the eyes healthy. A few blinks, give them a rest for a second. And then let's take the gaze from one side across to the other, left to right, or right to left. Again, a few little blinks, just give them a rest. And then we'll take some real big circles with the eyeballs. So you're really tracing vision all the way around as far as you can. In one direction and then in the opposite. Again, a few blinks, maybe just bring the palms of the fingers on top of the eyelids just for a second. And then just allow yourself, keeping your eyes closed, just to now come into a position for your guided meditation. So whether you want to lie down fully, or perhaps you do want to stay seated, cross-legged, or legs out in front. Just settle yourself, bringing your body to a stillness, allowing the breath to settle, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And we're just going to bring our focus onto that breath. Inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. Now, a small guided meditation today is kind of focused on you and on time. As things start to go back, shops opening, our social circles, social diaries might be starting to fill up. And actually, we're just going to remind ourselves in this meditation, still make time for yourself. So as things continue to change, the personal bubbles are, for some of us, expanding again. It's important to remember, as your social diary may be filling, that it's still okay to take time for yourself, not to become too overwhelmed with seeing or feeling the need, feeling the pressure to start socializing, especially if you're not ready. It's okay to say no. So let's just continue to keep that focus on the breath, inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. Allow the head to be heavy, shoulders to melt into the floor or sink down. Releasing any tension in the throat and the neck, the chest, the back. Allowing that belly to just release. The hips, legs, knees. Your whole body becoming lighter, feeling more relaxed. The breath becoming lighter. Inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. I'd like you to imagine a crowd of people. All of these faces are of people that you know. Some are close friends and relatives, the most cherished loved ones. Other faces are perhaps distant cousins, workmates, acquaintances that you've met over the years. A whole sea of smiling faces. And all of these people know you, of course. They want your attention. You can hear them, see them calling out your name, waving to you, perhaps beckoning you to come over. Lots of people all at once, needing, wanting your attention. Perhaps this feels slightly overwhelming. Where do you start? Who do you talk to first? As you gaze out to this crowd of familiar faces, imagine yourself standing, closing your eyes. See yourself inhaling and exhaling gently, calmly, peacefully through the nose. You smile. And in your head, you wish each of them love, health, and happiness. Love, health, and happiness. Love, health, and happiness. You know they will be fine. They know you will see them when you are able. They are okay. You are okay. As you open your eyes, the room is clear. There is a vast, beautiful space. The room is filled with warm light that opens out into a green meadow with luscious grass, blue skies, and fluffy clouds. You feel at peace. You have time to breathe. As you smile to yourself, you feel light, energized, uplifted, happy. As you start to bring some awareness back into your body, remember to continue to take time for yourself. Don't be carried away by the rush or pull of others. Take your time to breathe, time for you. And if you like, you can open your eyes. Otherwise, you can stay where you are and just enjoy a few more moments of relaxation. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you are able to make a donation for this meditation session, you can do that via the website, which is www.yogawithmariagray.com. It's a place you can also subscribe and join the mailing list so you can get info for the upcoming classes. Please do spread the word. If you know anybody that might need a little bit of meditation in their lives, a bit of calmness, please do spread the word. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. Have a lovely weekend. Namaste.